This is Action Jack.
And Bergie Meister.
And we're at one of our favorite movie theaters in the whole world. In fact, right now, I can say this is my favorite movie theater in the world. How about you, Bergie?
It's sure beautiful.
It's called the Old Town Music Hall, and it's the home of the mighty Wurlitzer Theater pipe organ, and that's a big deal.
You got to tell them where it's at.
This is in beautiful El Segundo, California, which is where the LAX airport is, Hermosa Beach in that area. It's very, very nice. This theater is over 100 years old. It was a silent film theater, and it was remade in 1968, and it is absolutely fantastic. So we went here to see the Halloween show from one of our very favorite YouTubers, and that is Hollywood Graveyard, Arthur Dark. And we've been watching this YouTuber for almost his inception. There was just a few people watching when we started, and now there's almost 500,000 subscribers. And we've been to Arthur's events, and it's always fantastic, especially this particular show. And this is behind the scenes, so check that guy out there with the costume. He's got Frankenstein and Dracula, and so many people. Here's my beautiful bride, Bergie. And we were in the front row, right next to Arthur Dark, who is a composer, and his composer friend from Italy. So we were right there.
Giuseppe.
And Giuseppe with an August company. And the beautiful orchestra, they're all professional musicians who do things like scoring movies. So they were there. And then the pipe organist is world renowned. And all you have to do is look up Old Town Music Hall in El Segundo, and you'll see that the pipe organist has been featured in news stories all over the place. So recently it was on CBS Sunday Morning. They did an event about him. So it's really interesting, and this pipe organ is incredible. It's worth going just to see the pipe organ and how it's played. It is like a mini orchestra. So the pipes go throughout the whole building, and you go underground to do the tuning of it. It is incredible. All right, here's a picture right there of the celebrities from old. This movie theater features old-time movies, including silent pictures. So it has got the pipe organ for that. Celebrities come here and visit the Old Town Music Hall. So the movie called A Christmas Story is a classic movie. And Peter Billingsley, the star of the movie, was at their last time they showed it here, so and unannounced. And then also Dick Van Dyke was here for one of his movies, unannounced, this show up. And the movies usually have somebody who's hosting it because it's going to appear just on weekends, and then they're going to have somebody talk about the movie. And often it's somebody who really knows show business from one of the studios or from a university. So they really know what they're talking about. Movies coming up is going to be The Bishop's Wife, and It's a Wonderful Life, and A Christmas Story, as I said before. And Bergie and I are going to come this Saturday because we're going to see the great movie, one of our favorites called, Bergie, help me out, Maltese Falcon. That's on November 3rd. So we're going to see that. This is not going to have the accompaniment of the orchestra because it is a talkie, but we're looking forward to that. And they had Dracula there a little bit earlier, and The Bride of Frankenstein, The Phantom of the Opera, silent movie. So it's got really good stuff. And here you see how it's decorated for the season. So this has all the Halloween stuff. And then that's going to change for Thanksgiving, and then it'll change until Christmas. So there's so much to see. This, a couple of friends of ours there. And so they're having a good time. The root beer that I had was locally brewed root beer, and it was the best root beer I've ever had. It's made with honey and cane sugar, and it's really fantastic. So now we're just looking around. You're seeing the guests. And by the way, I'm being videoed, and I'm on, Bergie and I are both on Hollywood. No, I'm on this part of the Hollywood Graveyard. Check it out. It is really good. It's very educational, and it just goes to the different graveyards, primarily in Hollywood, but they go all over the world for celebrities. All right, there's Dracula there, who also plays the Wurlitzer organ. There's the fantastic snack bar. And here's the movies that are showing. So the movies just play one time, and that will be on the weekends, and then sometimes they'll have 2 features. So there it is, the Old Town Music Hall. And look at the people in costumes are all over the place, so there you have it right there. Now we're going to go to the side, and they have a very large parking that you can go to. And see, there's Dracula again, and he's the gentleman that's a volunteer there that plays the organ. All right, now we're going to conclude. You can have a sample of the music from Hollywood Graveyard. So this is Action Jacks, and we'll be back, and it'll be soon. And that's the name of that tune. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Welcome to Hollywood Graveyard.
So if you like older movies, this is the place to go. Old Town Music Hall with the mighty Wurlitzer Theater pipe organ. This is the address right here, and go to their website. And one more time, here is the phone number and the address. So hope to see you at the Old Town Music Hall. And that's the name of that tune. Bye-bye.